Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at my top 10 favorite legendary Pokemon. Now these are just my favorites. I'm not saying that they're the best or the strongest, just the ones I like most. So let's get started.
Reshiram. The first time I saw Reshiram was when I brought all the money I'd saved to Walmart to buy Pokemon Black. Once I got up to Team Plasma's castle and my Reshiram was awakened, I defeated N the first time. Guess this was a different story though. Reshiram's a pretty good Pokemon, and he's my number 10. Zapdos. So many times I've played Pokemon Yellow version, and so many times I've failed to catch Zapdos. Whether it be Pokeballs, Great Balls, and even Ultra Balls, that didn't always work. But I think Zapdos is still a pretty cool Pokemon. The times I did catch him, he's the one that helped me through the Elite Four much easier. Entei. The first time I saw the third Pokemon movie, I didn't know much about Legendaries. I thought that Pokemon were rare just by how they looked, and Entei looked pretty cool. But I know now that he's a pretty rare legendary. But back then, I thought he was just cool. I rented the movie from Blockbuster a bunch of times, and I haven't seen it since I was 7.
Lugia. Now he's one cool Pokemon. Even though he was only at the end of the second movie, it's an awesome Pokemon movie. I've never played the second generation, but I can't wait to see Lugia once I get it. Lugia is an awesome Pokemon, but we still have 6 more to go.
Mewtwo. I know a lot of you are wondering why he's not higher up the list. That's because, although I like Mewtwo, I've never been the biggest fan of him. I'm still looking for a Mewtwo card, and I like the first movie a lot. I just never picked him as number 1. But I've caught him in Pokemon Yellow, and I love battling with him. Maybe one day he'll become more of a favorite. He's strong, that's for sure. And he is cool looking, but we'll see.
Rayquaza. What more do I have to say? He's awesome. When I caught him in Pokemon Emerald, I went back to the Battle Frontier and cleared right through it. I have started a new game on Emerald since then, but I will catch him again. He's one Pokemon that if I could have a Pokemon in real life, he'd be the one. Articuno. I've always felt that he was my favorite of the 3 legendary birds for some reason. When I first played Fire Red, I could find Moltres and Zapdos, but it took me 3 times after I replayed it to finally find Articuno. Usually when I ask a Pokefan which legendary bird is their favorite, Articuno is usually their last pick, but he's my number 1.
Ho-Oh. Anyone who sees this legendary bird is promised eternal happiness. At least that's what it says. He is one of the coolest looking second generation Pokemon. I remember when I got the Ho-Oh Pokemon card at a Christmas party one year. It was my favorite card that I had at the time. Once I play Pokemon Silver or Gold, Ho-Oh is going to be the best Pokemon on my team. Mew. I've always loved Mew. He's been one of my favorites for the longest time. I always felt happy when I saw Mew in the first movie. I think Mew deserves my number 2 spot. If I could have 2 Pokemon in real life, Mew would be my number 2. I'd love to have one around. Latias. My number 1 favorite legendary has always been Latias, ever since I saw Pokemon Heroes. Some of you might think it's a strange pick of all the other awesome Pokemon, but even I don't know why I've always liked it. If I could have only 1 Pokemon in real life, it wouldn't be Rayquaza or Mew, but Latias.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and remember, I release a new Pokemon video every Saturday, so please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.